There are things I wish I knew when I started my trading journey that would have made things a lot smoother. So fortunately for you, I can tell you exactly what I would do if I had no experience trading. If you're a new trader just now tapping in the industry, don't think because you're starting from scratch, that means you're starting behind. It means you have a rewarding journey ahead of you as long as you're willing to do the work it takes. I've been in your shoes. I've experienced setbacks and I've experienced even bigger wins. But trust me when I say every obstacle is nothing but an opportunity to grow. With persistence and dedication, you'll see that each lesson you learn just brings you closer and closer to achieving your goals. And remember this main thing. At the beginning of your journey, trading is not just about profits. It's about obtaining the actual skill and the mindset to become a consistently profitable trader. A lot of people come into this game of day trading and they act like since they came out the womb, they've been just making money, just catching pips, catching points, ticks, whatever you trade, right? Like they pop straight out, popped on the TradingView account and they like, ooh, I'm up $500. Hey, come on, man, cut it out, right? Cut it out. You feel me? So that's not the case, man. We've all been beginners. We all had to learn this skill set, okay? And from my experience, there are things that I would do that I can tell you guys, right? So I'm assuming you're new or newer or you just want some game, which that's good, right? You on James Strong channel, seeking some good advice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to give you some and let you know if I was new, what I would do. One of the first things I would do is seek advice. I'm instantly gonna go find somebody who's done it before me or who has the results I'm looking to have or just seems like they're really a credible person, right? Who's really doing it. This doesn't always show in monetary ways, right? Because a lot of people who are really doing it are quiet. Like, I'm gonna be honest, for a long time, even with me, I didn't make content. Like, I didn't feel the need. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I got called to make content. So now I'm making content to help those who want to help themselves. You feel me? I'm not here to save the world. I'm here to help guide those who want guidance. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people truly in this industry are just marketers. So you want to have real strong discernment, right? You want to find the people who are really doing it. Oftentimes they're not the flashes, right? It's usually the guys who got the Lambos and the Ferraris and all this stuff. They're trying to say the lifestyle. But a lot of people are really doing it like, you know, humble people. You know what I'm saying? Like myself, like I'll be chilling. Like I make money. I make more money from this than I do my job. You know what I'm saying? I make my money and I'm cool. Am I gonna work forever? No, I'm not. But like right now, it just makes sense. I got a wife, I got a child in the way. You know what I'm saying? That's my situation and I'm setting myself up. But because I don't talk about how much money I make all the time, like most people, some people can't understand that, right? But you gotta have strong discernment to know like, yo, all right, look, I hear Jay talking. I can see him, how he move. I can see how this, like, he seem legit. I'm not the only person. I'm just saying, be very careful and be very selective in who you learn stuff from. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to spend money either with certain people, like, but just make sure they're the right people, right? Make sure you know, you can tell, all right, like I might can learn something from them. So that's the first thing I would do is seek others in front of me because somebody has done everything that we want to do in life, whether it's get fit, making money from a business or whatever. They've done it, and that's truly the secret of what I've done with all my businesses. The first thing I do is go seek expertise and advice of somebody who's done it before me to make my journey and my process a lot smoother. The second thing I would do is gather information. Okay, so this is why the first one is so important about having strong discernment and the knowing who you're getting information from, because now we have to go get the information. We got to start buying the courses now. We got to start buying the books, the ebooks, buy a magazine, sign up for a membership, like get into a community and get immersed in trading. Put yourself around people who trade, people who talk about trading, people who have been trading for 3 weeks, 3 days, or 3 years or 30 years. Like you want to mix. And on the mix, even when you're acquiring information, you want to get information from multiple sources. Up front, you don't know what works, okay? The thing about this game is how somebody trades may not work for you, but you may be able to learn valuable lessons. Now, I'm not saying find one strategy, hop to the next 30 days later, hop to the next 30 days later. No, like the first person I learned the foundation of, like, you know, I won't say how I trade, but a good foundation of my learning. I was like, dude, I'm not leaving until I master what he does. Now, I mastered it and it didn't fit my personality and like my psychology, but I know what he does like the back of my hand. I can do it still to this day. You know what I'm saying? I can go back to his group chat and still do it. Then I added other people's information, slowly combined it to make a good home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to eat. You feel me? Made a good home cooked meal, and I was like, bet, yo, like, this is my style. And then over time, you know, you just start finding other ways you like to trade. Some people have one. I don't agree with that. I think you should have multiple so you can future proof yourself. It's another video, so I'll make another video about that. But nah, like, you know, get your foundation from multiple people and build up, because you don't know what works at the beginning. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. It's very rare, damn near impossible, that one person has the answer for you. That's just not usually the case. The next thing I would do is plan. You have to plan. Where are you at in life? Okay? If you're 20 years old and you live with your parents, you're in a different situation than somebody like myself. I'm 28, I have a wife, I have a child on the way, right? Our circumstances are different. Where are you at? Can you afford to take certain risks? You know what I mean? Also, how much money do you make? I'm sure I make a lot more money than you right now currently. You may not make that much money if you're younger, right? So what I could do when I was 20, yeah, I could move a lot more freely, but I also didn't have that much money. Now my time may be more restricted, but I also have a lot more money. So we need to look, because that determines how much capital you may start with, like how many prop firms you may be able to afford. I don't believe in putting a lot of money in like a brokerage account up front and trading. I say you should get cheap prop firm accounts. Wear them things out, because you're going to take some L's. You know what I'm saying? So if you got $5, don't go put $500 to your account and blow it. Go buy fucking $5 $90 challenges, you know what I'm saying, or 99 or whatever they cost now. And now you have 5 opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You want to get the most bang for your buck no matter what. But you have to look at your situation. There's a time commitment. There's a money commitment. Like, there's a commitment to this thing. Trading is not just a drive up the street. This thing is a road trip. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't rush this. If you're driving from North Carolina to California, you might say, I want to be there in a day. That's not going to happen unless you're flying. You feel me? So if you road tripping, just know it's going to take time. Can you cut 30 minutes to an hour and all that? Yeah, you can. You can take some tolls. You can do all type of stuff. But the journey is the journey. And it's the same thing with trading. You can't rush this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take you time. It's just going to take time. Yes, you can smooth it out. Like I told you earlier, seek good advice. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, but it's going to take time. So I would plan thoroughly to see where I'm at in life and look at all the different factors that fit into that bucket that may have a hindrance or a push on my growth. The next thing I would do is study things that are not about trading. Now, this is unconventional advice, and I'll be real with you. This is how you should know and have that discernment, because you hear a lot of people preaching the same bull crap, but yet if you look through all my videos, whether trading, and also the reason I talk about finance, because it's so important in life, I give a lot of unconventional advice because I have real results. I'm really in my late 20s. I really have multiple businesses. I've really made 5 figures a week. Like, this is real advice I'm giving you. So be able to pick that up. I'm not even flexing or nothing like that. Like, that's not who I am, right? So don't forget the discernment piece. But study things that are not about trading. In particular, you want to study personal finances. Oh, this, boy, it's a big one. I'm about to get the offering played out because I got to preach right here. Say, Pastor James, preach! Preach! Let me get the plate, boy. All right, man. Study personal finances, yo. A lot of people think they will come into this thing and make $10,000 a month. You can't even manage a $2,000 a week check. Oh, I said week, excuse me. $2,000 a month, that's even less. You feel me? How can you make $10,000 a month? You can't manage your check of $2,000 a month. That doesn't make sense. You feel me? Money doesn't change who you are. It only enhances who you are. You feel me? If you got a drug problem and you only make $5 a month, you get $500,000 a month, you can be a bigger crackhead. So it doesn't change you. You know what I mean? It's going to enhance you. So we need to master this thing, man. When you can manage that dollar, right? That $2,000, you can manage $20,000. How you do anything is how you do everything. They relate so much and people don't understand that. And sometimes, man, people do not realize they're one good budget away from changing their life forever with trading. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons why I have some of the courses I have. So make sure you go in my description, check out my trading courses and my finance courses, all right? That's why I do what I do. That's why I give this information. Also watch my other videos, man. I'm always giving game because I want you to win. I'm literally telling you how I'm making money, right? So watch it. Most of it's free. And then the advanced stuff, you got access to. Come on, man. Let's think. But You gotta study finances, man. Like, personal finance is a key, big key that people sleep on. And I'm telling you right now, if you study that, dude, you will probably, man, you might cut your learning time in half. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, your learning time, your struggles, everything, because you'll be so responsible with money. You're not gonna be tripping if you about to lose $100 or $50 or whatever, because also part of that, you know, you budgeted what you can afford to lose. Like, I don't trip over losing a prop firm account. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get funded, make payouts, make a bunch of money, lose it. That's part of the game. That's because my relationship with money is so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm spending money I gotta pay rent on. That's irresponsible. You know what I mean? So this thing's a process, man, but study personal finances in particular. The next thing I would do is tell myself, get your mind right. This is a journey, and I'm repeating that part again because it's important. But not just a journey, it's your journey. You feel me? It's exclusive to you. There's some people, man, who are rare and they get profitable in 6 months. It's some people take 6-7 years. On average, it takes the trader 4 to 5 years to start making money, but also the average trader quits 6 to 12 months. So do that math. The average person quits in 6 to 12 months, but it takes the average person to be profitable 4 to 5 years. There's a big disconnect. You feel me? So you don't know where you're going to be at on that scale. You know what I mean? So don't even get to this thing quitting, number one. Get that part of your mind right. Like, if you're gonna do it, commit to it. You know, just know, hey, look, it's gonna be longer. It may take you 5 years to get making money. So when I first got into it, for example, I was like, yo, like, I sold my business to go all in on trading, right? I sold the business. I was like, yo, I'm going all in. Like, I see what the potential is with this. There's no cap to your ceiling, like, here. Like, where I'm at now, trust and believe, I'm gonna be way higher soon. And I'm gonna keep going. Like, that's why I love this, man. Like, the harder you work, the more you get. There's no ceiling, all right? But it may take you 4 to 5 years. So like I was saying, when I got into it, I was like, yo, it may take me 4 to 5, but what do I have to do to cut that down? You feel me? And instead, it only took me 2 years to get consistently profitable. Did I make money before that? Yeah, I was making money my first year. I'm just being real with you. But it wasn't consistent. So it's not impressive to make 1,000, lose 1,000. Anybody can do that. That's just gambling. You know what I'm saying? But when you really develop a skill, that takes time. So I did everything it took, from spending the time, spending the money, investing myself, all types of things. Talked to my wife, and I was like, look, this is what I'm doing. I believe in this. It's going to work for us. You know what I'm saying? I need you to believe too. And truthfully, if anybody want to believe in me, it is what it is, because I believe in myself, and that's all that matters. So just know your journey is your journey, but remember that, man, you got to get your mind right. The next thing I would do is tell myself, tone out all the noise. Tone out all the noise, right? It's gonna get noisy. It's like you in an arena playing sports. For anybody who plays sports, you already know the team, the home team got the advantage. You know what I'm saying? They ain't that loud. They talking junk. They got the fans on their side like, you suck, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing with the mental, right? You're gonna have people thinking you crazy. They like, yo, what you doing? You're gonna have people who even love you like, oh, baby, you know, your mom like, baby, you sure? Why you in your room and all this stuff? You know, the girl you might be dating at the time, a boy might be like, oh, you know, hey, like, you ain't spending time with him no more, blah, blah, blah. You might end up breaking up with him. You might lose certain friendships. Like, this is real because it takes time to master this thing. There's a reason only a few people can do this thing. But once you do it, just know you have a skill for the rest of your life. It doesn't require physical labor. You can do it anywhere. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You can do it on a beach. You can do it in a hotel. You can do it on a resort. You can do it in your mansion. There is no cap to what you can earn. But it's just going to take dedication. And you may be misunderstood along the journey. People may not believe in you. People may call you crazy. People may say, yo, you think you change. You think you better than them. They may try to give you all these other things, but you got to have tunnel vision. Be like, nah, it ain't none of that. See, the thing is, I have a vision. I got true faith. I got belief because God gave me something. He showed me something that only I can see that you ain't able to see yet. You feel me? Just know that. The noise, all it does is test your focus and your confidence. All you got to do is stay locked in and you will win. And this last thing, they're really just tips, right? This wouldn't be really a main point, but these are tips. Like, always start small. That's why I gave the advice earlier of like, I wouldn't put $500 into a demo. A brokerage account or whatever. I'd be demoing. And then when I was ready and I had that skill built up and I tested my strategy thoroughly, got my mind right and all that good stuff, then I would go to them prop firms, evaluation firms, whatever you want to call them now. You know what I'm saying? And I would get a bunch of small ones because you're going to make mistakes. But The game is designed for you to lose with them, but you can also use their rules to your advantage. And that's what I did early on, because it's going to teach you risk management, all type of things. You know what I'm saying? So it'll teach you not to risk it so much, and it'll help you. You feel me? And one more nugget too is, don't guess, always test. What does that mean? I never guess, I test. Do not guess. You should know. Now, you don't know what's going to happen in trading. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying is like, you should know the likelihood. You should know the percentage, the probability of how your trade will play out. This pair at this time and these things, all these factors in your trading. This is what you can test and do your due diligence before you get into the live market. Don't be trigger happy trying to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Slow your roll, because this is, hey, you can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money too. Because one thing is, you're guaranteed to lose. You're not guaranteed to win. That's just a fact. Rewatch this video if you need to. Get all the information. Trust me, I would have loved to have had this information when I started. But hey, now you got me as like a big brother, mentor, whatever you want to look at it as. I mean, that's up to you, but you family now. You know what I'm saying? You tapped in. Hopefully you subscribe if you like making money. Obviously, you ain't gonna be subscribed if you don't like making money. You just a weird person watching the video who ain't subscribed. You feel me? But now I would have loved to have this advice, man, when I started, man. So make sure you stay tapped in. Go to my description. We got courses dropping for trading and finance, man. So there's no excuse, man. Make sure you invest in yourself. If you're scared to invest in yourself, truthfully, you shouldn't even be in this industry. I'm just being honest with you, because you're gonna have to spend money. Like in this game, we're trading money for more money. You know what I'm saying? So you're trading money for more time, essentially. So you can't be scared to invest yourself. So that's a mindset problem right there. It's a psychological problem. So it's a lot of things, man. But like I said, tap in, man. And once again, you already know, if you like making money, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't like making money, then don't subscribe. It's that simple. Do one favor for me. Make sure you text this video to somebody who needs it, man, because there's somebody just like you who needs this. I know I wish I had it, so you know what I'm saying? Be the one to bless somebody and send it to them. You feel me? All right. Much love.